Hello, good morning, everybody.
Howdy, people.
Today
Excuse my mess.
is today is Thursday, June 15th, one day before interrupting Ed's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
A happy birthday to my friend Jeanette in Pennsylvania.
Happy birthday, Jeanette. I know you.
Our scenes look a little different today. Gabby's she's not sitting at her desk. She's up and moving. She's organizing, cleaning, getting rid of stuff. And I've got my overhead camera on, which means I don't have an extra USB for our good microphone, so I apologize if the sound is not up to par.
All right.
So, yeah.
Yep.
First, I've got a gripe. I've already griped to Gabby about it. It's disgustingly humid in the low country of South Carolina today, which includes the Charleston metro area. We're expecting afternoon thunderstorms every day for like the next 7 days, with Saturday being the most likely for the most storms. And this coming Sunday is Father's Day.
Yay.
Ed's father is still among us, and I just got a text from my daughter. But my father unfortunately passed away in 2009. But I go on he had a Facebook page. He had his own Facebook. I always go on there and say something. Usually on his birthday, Father's Day, days where I would be significantly thinking about him more than any other.
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right, I am just sending. We just started our morning stream on YouTube.
What?
We just started. I hate voice to text. Eddie is really into bugs. Bugs is this thing right now. He's an 8-year-old boy, and God bought him a bunch of bug books, and he has this little notebook that that he likes to draw a picture of a bug and write down their name in it and everything. And he's he's a little bug hunter. Well, he got his fill of them when he was here. Because we're in the low country, we live right on the edge of wetlands, and we've got the woods behind the house, so bugs happen here big time.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of little cute bugs there.
There are multiple kinds of roaches in the Low Country, not just the German roaches that you see in like New York City and stuff. We have the huge palmetto bugs with wings and they fly. And then we got red roaches, which are, and those are predominantly outdoor roaches. If they find a comfy nesting place somewhere in your house, they will take up residence, but they're not like the German roaches, which like get into everything and all your food and all your cabinets and everything. An occasional one will get into the house.
Yeah.
So when Eddie was here, he found 2 baby spiders and a red roach. The red roach had gotten in during the night, and in the morning, Eddie got up and was, washing his hands and went to grab the towel, and it was on the back of the towel. And it jumped off the towel onto the floor, and Eddie started yelling, Grandma, there's a roach, kind of half delighted and half horrified.
Yeah, I would say.
So, of course, I said, okay, Eddie, watch where it goes, right? I'll be there in a second. So I ran into the kitchen and I grabbed an old plastic cup. And he was following it. It was running down the hallway like crazy, trying to get away from him. Right? And at the end of the hallway, I trapped him under the cup. And I said, okay, Mr. Ed was still home and he was still in bed. I said, Mr. Ed, there's a roach out here for you to take care of under the cup. He's like, okay. So Eddie's staring at the cup, So last night, oh God, I've got a new subject here that my daughter just texted me about. Last night, Mr. Ed was out on the deck and found a spider creating a huge web. He said it was there last night, and in the morning the web is gone,
So yeah, because they pull it up.
Yep. Right. So we grabbed a flashlight, and he illuminated the spider building the web. I love watching them build the web. It just fascinates
me,
you know?
Cool. Yep.
And it was a good-sized spider. All right, so I took a video and I sent it to Jessica of the spider making this web, and I said, show this to Eddie, he's really into bugs. So she just texted me back this morning. All this is leading up to explaining her text this morning. She wrote, Eddie loves to hate bugs. And she went, ew, Eddie loves to hate bugs. So yeah, he's fascinated by them, but he hates them too. So our weight loss challenge that she issued about a week and a half ago was, let's see who can lose 15 pounds first. Okay, she's got baby weight to lose, and I've got the last of my big weight loss to lose. She's doing great. I am failing. But I had both of her children here during that time. And in that time, of course, we had cereal and ice cream and cookies and, me being the food addict that I am. I can't resist. So she wrote, she weighed in at whatever her weight is, I'm not going to say. And she's finally in the 120s. She says, are you even trying yet? I'm almost halfway to the 15-pound goal. So that means that I've got to really get into gear with juicing. I need to catch up. She says on the 22nd, I'll have to take my 1 month picture. Ooh. She says, she can't watch our stream. She says, I'll have to throw the kids outside first before I start it. Pauletti swears more than I do. So yeah, of course.
I'll behave.
She said she'll behave, period. You know that she'll slip though, exclamation point.
Nah.
All right, well anyway.
Pay me.
Okay, pay me, yeah.
Pay me and I'll behave.
Donate to our Gabby Please Don't Swear Fund.
Donate to Gabby Swear Fund.
Yeah.
Donate more if you want me to swear.
We could do that on Busker and how, I bet we'd get donations. Busker is really cool like that. You can attach it to your PayPal account, and then you can kind of like add to it. You like fill up, and then you tip people $1 or $1 here, $1 there. If you really like them, you tip $5. If you're rich and you really like them, you tip 10 or $20. And it's just kind of fun. It's you can see the whole mood of the streamer change when they see that somebody's made a donation. All of a sudden, they're like energized, like, oh, thank you so much for supporting me,
Yeah, and give me $5 and I'll be happy.
Right. As a result, you get some crazy people streaming on Busker. Last night there was this young girl, blonde, really cute girl, dressed in like a Halloween Little Red Riding Hood costume. And she had like this rap kind of beat thing going on in the background, and she was rapping made up fairy tales. She was like ad-libbing fairy tales. Somebody would throw, like a Disney character, a fairy tale at her, and she'd make up this rap song about him, right? I'm going, oh man. She wasn't bad, but she was good enough to keep watching and laugh,
People will do anything for $1.
I'm telling you, she was funny. She was funny. I enjoyed watching her for about 15 minutes, and then, I couldn't stand the beat anymore. There was just, it was like, okay, I like you, I like what you're doing, but, we need to mix it up a little. But she was getting donations while I was there. In that 15 minutes, she got like three or four supportive tips. I don't know what they call them, but yeah.
I should do it with my museum.
You got to make it funny. You got to make it interesting, or people are just going to be like, Unless you get like.
How do you even do that? How do they even know how to make a donation unless you're sitting there like saying, "Here's my email."
Because Busker has a button for it right there on the stream. You press the B button, and you can either hit a heart to like it, or you can hit the $sign and donate, and then it'll ask you how much you want to donate, and it'll say, okay, your account is at $0. Do you want to add to it to be able to donate? And you say yes, and then you add a dollar amount, $5, $10, whatever, and then it'll say, okay, do you want to still donate X amount of dollars to this person? And you say yes or no. You can change the amount and whatever. But cool. So it's linked to your PayPal. It's not like you hit donate and all of a sudden it cleans out your PayPal account. It gives you choices all the way through.
That's cool.
It is really cool. And, I could see some really talented people who have enough followers actually making a living through Busker. Now Busker does take a cut. I'm not sure how much it is. They do take a cut of that donation. I don't know if it's 10%, 35%. I have no idea. But it's more than you would be making if you didn't get donations, right?
Yeah, really. I was gonna say you're still getting money.
Exactly.
You didn't die a stink.
Yeah. So anyway, I think we should switch to Busker, not so much because of the donations, because that's not what we're doing this for. We're doing this for our own entertainment, and if we can entertain somebody else along the way, great. But I think for the audience, the Busker it's kind of like Meerkat in that there's a community there, and there are people who know each other, and of course there are trolls, but not as, there are a few more trolls than there used to be on Meerkat, but not as many as Periscope.
Oh my God, the trolls! I just remember.
Yeah, so
Charlie, the biggest troll of all.
Oh my God, he would come in every stream and announce himself by saying, "I just farted."
Yep, and it was funny at first. It was like, okay, we know who it is, and
yeah, but 6 months down the road, no, it wasn't.
And then it just wasn't funny anymore. It was just like, oh, all right, you don't have anything new now, huh?
Yeah, Buddha Charlie. Yay. Anyway, all right, Fox Odd News.
We're like, yep, Buddha Charlie, okay, we're done with that.
On to the next thing, Odd News. Meth lollipops, that's meth, M-E-T-H, lollipops worth $1 million found in Houston. Suspects in custody. Could you imagine a kid accidentally getting their hands on one of these? You sick beastards. Okay?
No.
An estimated 600 pounds
terrible.
An estimated 600 pounds of meth-filled lollipops were seized Tuesday morning at a Houston area home, and then suspects are now in custody, investigators said. The suspects, Yvonne Mick, I'm reading them, and Dick Salinas, and no, not Dick, David, but he is one of those. David Salinas.
He is, right. Mm-hmm.
Put so many narcotics inside the vehicle they were trying to flee in, they couldn't even close the back hatch. You have a question?
Where was this?
Houston area.
What state?
Houston, Texas.
Oh.
Deputies.
Is the second name, the name of the second person that you said, David?
Salinas, yeah.
That's one of my family members' name, but he lives in Pennsylvania.
Okay. Oh, no. Let's not confuse them. Okay.
No, different guy.
Deputies were called by a neighbor to respond to a burglary that led to the arrest of 2 people stealing the meth pops from an alleged meth dealer's home. Investigators are looking for others that may be involved in the operation. They're concerned the products are already on the streets of Houston.
Probably.
The lollipops found carried an estimated street value of $1 million. That depending on size, the estimated street prices for each lollipop range from $20 to $40. You want to see what these things look like? They look like little chocolate lollipops.
Yeah, let me see them.
Hold it up to the screen.
Oh, my screen, because I don't have my thing on. Oh my God, they do.
Sick.
Wow.
Bastards. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because if, like you said, if a kid sees that, they're gonna want it.
And they're innocent, they're so innocent. Don't get them caught up in your garbage. Oh, people. Let's see. I think we should have like a once a week dumbass award that we give out to all these, just to one person. For all the stories that I read.
I like that idea because there's quite a few of them out there.
Right,
ding, ding.
We're skipping the other one. We're skipping one of them.
Super idiot award. It goes to me, who can't even speak today.
All right, this one is under good news. Wisconsin officer issues pity warning after finding funny note. I don't know what that means. It pays to be honest and responsible, especially in this Wisconsin town. A police officer in Wausau, W-A-U-S-A-U, issued a warning to a driver after finding a humorous note on a car parked in an overdue meter spot last weekend. Parking control officer Jim Helrud was making his rounds in the neighborhood when he came upon a vehicle that was parked in a metered lot overnight. The Wausau Police Department wrote on its Facebook page on Monday. Just as he was about to write a ticket, he spotted a note scribbled on a piece of paper. "Please take pity on me. I walked home. Safe choices," the note read.
Oh, that's very good.
And that's the end of the story. That's kind of leaving you hanging. And they showed
They didn't say whether they gave him.
Well, they gave him a warning instead of a ticket or a tow or whatever, so. Yeah, all right. So I don't know. They're really reaching for to find news now.
That was pretty much reaching. Reaching.
Oh, from the Associated Press. All right, Seinfeld fans will know this one. Soup Nazi-inspired company Soupman Incorporated files for bankruptcy.
What?
Yeah. Okay. Remember this story? Rotting clams.
Yeah, I know.
The guy all right. No, I mean the rotting clams. The guy who paved the road with the clam shells before cleaning them.
Yes.
Rotting clams that stunk up neighborhood are being removed. They're very happy that they're removing them. A cake mistake. Florida baker says new pans ruined desserts. Tampa, Florida. A Florida bakery claims faulty cake pans created a dessert disaster and has taken the pan maker to court. Alessi Bakeries of Tampa says a new undisclosed component in pans the bakery bought caused the pans to warp, ruining 120,000 of their I can't even say it, it's French. Cakes, okay?
Cakes. They're cakes.
They paid about $5,000 for about 35,000 pans from U.S. Foods Incorporated. So what does that break down to per pan? I don't know. Once the cakes were baked, the pans wouldn't support the weight of the cakes and became deformed. Well, it sounded like they got those 35,000 pans pretty cheap, so you get what you pay for. Yeah. It's a sponge cake soaked with a mixture of 3 milks, evaporated, sweetened, condensed, and heavy cream. They're seeking damages for the ruined cakes. Well, you would think when you switch to a new cake, a new pan, you test it first before making how many?
Yeah, you think.
How many? Use your brains, people. Okay, that's a dumbass award right there, I think. Absolutely. You promised Jessica we wouldn't, and I am. You promised her you'd be good, and I'm not being good. I'm using words that 5 and 8-year-olds shouldn't hear.
I'm being a good girl.
You are, for a change. It's usually flip-flop,
Just
isn't
saying. I am.
I like this one. Eagles adopt baby red-tailed hawk, putting aside violent species rivalry. They don't know what it is when it's a baby. Bald eagles and red-tailed hawks are not typically friends. In fact, they've been known to fight each other to the death. That's why Canadian bird watchers were so surprised when they spotted a pair of bald eagles sharing a nest and caring for a baby red-tailed hawk in addition to their own 3 eaglets. How did it get in there? Let's find out. The unexpected interspecies family is living in a Douglas fir at the Shoal Harbor Migratory Bird Sanctuary in British Columbia. And bird experts are putting forward 2 main theories about how the red-tailed hawk chick, a species that is a fraction of the size of an eagle, ended up in the nest. Both theories reflect a degree of aggression more typical of hawk-eagle relations, and the 2 options essentially boil down to a timeless question: which came to the nest first, the chicken, hawk, or the eggs? First, raptor scientist David Bird. Oh, his last name is Bird, and he's a raptor scientist. Pun intended? Pun unintended. He proposes to the sun that one of the eagles may have raided a hawk nest, grabbed the young hawk, and carried it back home. All right, he raided a hawk nest, grabbed the young hawk, and carried it back home, but they didn't kill it. Then my guess is that
No.
this little guy begged loud and hard for food, not even thinking about the danger. Food overrides everything
Yeah,
in
he
these
probably didn't.
birds. He begged away, and Mom and Dad said, "Okay, here's an open, gaping beak. Let's put food in it."
We were gonna eat you, but now we're feeling a little bit.
You're one of us. The second theory, proposed in a blog post by David Hancock of the Hancock Wildlife Foundation, suggests that an egg actually hatched in the nest. It's common for red-tailed hawks to dive bomb bald eagle nests, he says. If the attacking red-tailed egg in oviduct, did get carried back to the nearby eagle nest, it is not unlikely that either in the death throes or upon being torn apart, less likely in my experience, the egg got deposited into the eagle nest. Okay, so they killed a hawk that had an egg that was ready to hatch. And when they were tearing it apart to eat it, the egg fell into the nest and got hatched. And they fed it like one of their own. I don't know. That's kind of reaching. I don't know. Both are kind of reaching, I think.
Yeah.
I'm more likely to think that there was somebody usurped someone else's nest that had an egg in it already. Like maybe it was an eagle's nest that had always been there, and a red-tailed hawk tried to claim it as their own and laid an egg, and then the eagles chased it off and then went and laid their own eggs. I'm more likely to think something like that happened, but I am no expert. But I've been watching eagle nests on for years, but I don't know. There's a video online, captivating video, bald eagle attacks an osprey nest. Now it's a different story. They've been known to put up a fight. What happens when the thing reaches maturity and they say, one of these things is not like the other?
Like the other.
What do they do? What's going to happen? I don't know. What are you looking at over there, Miss Distraction?
This is true. No, I'm listening to you.
I was going to say what you like to share with the class. Is anybody in our...
I'm having Sprite.
I'm having coffee with no sugar.
Cherry Sprite.
Yeah, the boys, cherry Sprite. You never had cherry Sprite, and I probably never.
It's brand new. We never saw it before, so we were like, all right.
All right. Anything else going on? Nothing on my phone. I don't know. I'm gonna start painting a rock.
You are.
I really enjoyed the little tour you took me on of your mom's house the other day. She's got a very cool house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. She's got some cool and quirky things that I like in her house.
Be cute.
I just got a notification as if I didn't know. Tomorrow's Mr. Interrupting Ed's birthday.
Yay!
Yay for the birthday boy.
Gemini.
Gonna mix some paints. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know it.
I always seem to end up Geminis.
He's a Gemini. Oh, yeah.
I was married to a Gemini.
I'm the child of two of them.
2 Geminis.
Not a good thing.
So it's really, since Gemini is like the sign of the twins, each parent had twins, so it's like you had 4 parents instead of 2. That's really reaching. That's really reaching, isn't it? It's reaching. Geminis are fun, though. Geminis are, fun people usually.
I don't usually get along with them.
Really? Well, Mr. Ed you get along with.
Yeah, I do. He doesn't feel like a Gemini. I think he was born in the wrong time. He doesn't really feel like one.
He was not born on a cusp.
He just doesn't feel like he's a Gemini. You know what I mean? Like, he just doesn't feel like it.
He doesn't feel like a Gemini.
He doesn't feel like it.
Well, he's a freak of nature. We know that.
Yeah, it's so true.
Which is one of his endearing
There's a lot of truth to that.
One of his endearing qualities is that he's a freak of nature.
He's a freak of nature.
It's part of the reason we love him.
Oh my God, I love him so much.
When we're not ready to kill him. You either love him,
yeah, Because that happens sometimes too.
I had a friend who used to say, I had a friend who used to say that men, you can't live with them and you can't kill them.
Well, here's what I like: beat them sometimes. Beat them for giggles and shit.
All my Etsy shipping notifications are going out to their customers. I'm just getting, every single time one goes out, I get a notification. So I sent out 3 yesterday. I just got 3.
Oh. That's a good thing.
What do I want to do with this rock? I don't know. I'm gonna start with a white dot before I finish this song. It's gonna be stuck in my head all day because I did that, all freaking
earworm
day.
Killed us with an earworm.
I'm gonna have that old Sesame Street song playing in my head, and I was a kid when Bob used to sing that song.
Oh my God!
I liked Bob on Sesame Street. He was very nice. Yeah. He was a very nice guy. I liked him very.
Bob was the best.
Right. He was the best. He was the best Bob we knew. We didn't know a better Bob. There's no better Bob than Bob.
No better Bob than Bob.
I have no plans. I am just winging this rock.
Winging it, people. Be careful.
You never know what you're gonna get.
What, like a box of chocolates or something over there?
Yeah, like a Forrest Gump rock. This is a Gump rock.
Like a box of chocolates. Yeah.
We watched that. It was on one of the TV networks last week, I think, or a week before. I hadn't seen it in years.
I've never seen it.
That's the only movie that I've gone to the theater to see more than once. I saw that in the movie theater 7 times, Forrest Gump. That's how much I loved that movie when it came out.
I've never seen it even once.
I kept taking friends, I'm like, you haven't seen it? Come on, we're going, Find out that a friend hadn't seen it. Well, you're going to see it now because you've seen it with me. I want to see it again. Never in my life have I done that. Not even for Star Wars.
I did that for Return of the Jedi. That was the only movie.
I was going to say, not even for Star Wars I didn't do it. You did it?
Yeah, I did, yeah. When I was like 12 or whatever I was at that time.
You're such a youngin'. Like you're a youngin'.
I know, I'm very cute, right? Yeah. I'm so very cute.
You're very,
yeah,
very
that's the only movie I've ever done that for. Was Return of the Jedi. Oh no, I think that's it. The only one. Oh, I lied. I did it for one of the Twilight movies. Don't judge me. Stop judging me.
Yeah, well,
I feel you judging me from here.
Yeah, I'm not judging you because I saw all the Twilight movies. I actually own a couple of them. I think my favorite Twilight movie was New Moon.
You like that one, yeah?
I really like New Moon. The last 2 ones freaked me out too much. The whole pregnancy and the baby thing. That was horrible. It was just as horrible as they described it in the book.
It was very different than the book, yeah.
It was just as horrible.
I liked how they did the ending though, because it was it was cool. How they used Alice's talent.
Yeah.
To change it. It was amazing.
I gotta tell you, I felt.
And make us think things that didn't happen.
That was very cool. I didn't see that coming because I didn't get that far in the books. But, however, I always felt so bad for Jacob. I'm like, Bella, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Look at this nice guy over here.
Yeah, you can't tell them anything.
Bella made me very upset.
You can't tell these kids anything.
She made me very upset. I'm like, God,
they don't want to listen.
He ain't all that. He ain't all that. That was how I felt.
Definitely, I think that I don't really particularly care for the author's writing style, and I don't think she's a very good writer in that her writing's a mess.
Yeah.
Terrible. But her character development was right on.
And that's what resonated with the young people.
Well, that's what paved the way for why I liked it. Because I like to write my own fan fiction, and she gave me a good, solid foundation with some characters to play with, and I had a good time with that.
I think a lot of emo teenage girls could relate to her.
Oh, I didn't go for the emo characters.
And also,
I went for
like
one.
the forbidden guy, the forbidden fruit kind of thing. The guy that
Yeah.
you shouldn't be dating, but you do anyway. That was Ed for me back in high school. And look at I ended up.
Oh, he was your Edward Cullen?
No, he was. My mother cornered him in the kitchen and threatened him.
I bet she did. And he probably looked at her like, right.
He
okay.
liked her. She liked him as a person, but did not like him for me. Not her baby.
No, huh?
Not her baby girl. No. Not so.
What about later on?
Later on, she didn't know him.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Even like in the last, I don't know, before she got really.
Well, when Ed and I got back together, we had already moved down to South Carolina. My mother's memory was gone. She didn't even know who I was.
It was okay.
She didn't even know who I was at that point, let alone some guy from the 70s that her daughter dated.
Wow.
Yeah, it was sad.
I didn't know already been gone at that point.
Yeah, like the whole way drive down here in 2004, she was just like, she didn't know who I was most of the time. I don't think she knew who my father was most of the time.
I remember she didn't know who he was a lot because you would tell me that she'd come into the room and be like, who is that guy?
Yeah. There's a strange man in my room. And he's in the bathroom with another man. I said, Ma, Dad is not taking a shower with Rush Limbaugh, okay? He was listening to Rush Limbaugh on the radio. My mother thinks there's two men in the bathroom.
I remember that, and you were laughing so hard. Oh my God, you and Peggy were talking to me on the phone. I think we were Skype. I don't even know. That was funny though. I remember that.
Yeah.
There's
another man in the room. There's two men in my bathroom.
There's two men in my bathroom.
Oh, it was.
Oh my God.
It was sad and funny at the same time. It's like you just, you had to laugh to save your sanity.
Yeah, you have to. You gotta be like, okay.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh yeah, fun with Alzheimer's patients. Just show me your ink. You said you're into ink now. You're into dip pens.
Oh, you want to see my? All right.
I want to see your ink.
I'll do a little mini haul without makeup on because it looks like that. Okay. So I decided that I wanted to try. I don't want to do calligraphy. I'm not into that. No. But I like my handwriting, and I wanted to find a pen that could alleviate. I push really hard because of ballpoint.
Right.
That's how I have a very heavy hand when I'm writing, so I wanted to alleviate that because now there's so much typing in our lives that we don't write as much.
Right.
So it takes less time for my hand to get very tired from writing.
Yeah.
So I was doing a little research on pens, and I learned that these guys, you see these?
Yeah.
It's like a fountain pen.
Okay.
Fountain pens are easier on your hands.
Right.
And easier to write with. So I went out and I got just a little Pentel. It's a $15 cheap fountain pen, but I wanted to try one before I got a really expensive one.
Right.
And I really actually like this one. It has a replaceable cartridge, so you can put different colors in. This one is blue. But I bought another one because I like the color of this ink. It's not black, it's gray, and I love it. And it's by Noodler's ink. Now, I don't like the Noodler's pen. No. But I love their ink. So I bought this big bottle of Lexington Gray, and it came with the pen.
Yes, I ordered Noodler's ink also. I did not get the set that I got it from Jet Pens, I think. I did not get the pen that came with it, but here's the ink, the Noodler's ink that I got. I'm going to show them first. It has a feather with a cross in it, meaning it's their no feather ink. It's very black, and it is permanent.
Oh, very nice.
And once it dries, it is permanent.
Yeah, so is this one. This one's called Bulletproof.
Yes. That's the one I almost got. You got a gray color?
I got Lexington Gray, and it's amazing.
Lexington
Amazing.
gray.
I love it.
That sounds cool.
So what you do is this is like a I don't know what they call this, but this pen has a cartridge on it. I kind of want to show you.
Yes, it's refillable, yeah.
Refillable.
Yep.
And it's not like the cartridges that you take out and throw away.
Now,
I haven't done this yet. I'm going to actually try it.
I have actual dip pens. I don't have, I've got, dip pens where you change the nibs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I use this, and there's also a couple of other things that you can use too. The Dr. Martens pen white ink is really nice and very opaque, and you can write on dark paper with it.
Oh, I love that.
This is their pen white. And also, if you wanted to try gold, Liquitex gold ink is very brilliant.
How is that? You like that?
I like it. It's very brilliant. Yes, the very brilliant gold. This is Liquitex Iridescent Bright Gold is that one. And this one is the Dr. P.H. Martin's pen white. Hobby Lobby had this. That's where I got that, and I used my coupon because ink's not cheap.
No, this
Good
one
ink
was
is not cheap.
But look at how big this is. This is like 4.5 ounces.
Yeah.
And it was $18, and it came with the pen.
And it has a dropper. That's what it looks
and has
like.
the dropper.
It has a dropper. You know what I did? I set it up so I can make you like full screen if you show something. I'm showing you full screen now. Yeah.
This pen came with it. I just filled it with the dropper. And I love the lid. The lid of this pen is like marble. It looks fancy, even though it's a cheapy pen, but it looks nice and fancy.
It does.
It's fun.
Fancy
I'm going to see if I can find a piece of paper to write on. Here we go. I'll see what this looks like. The only thing I don't know is how to prime it. Once the ink is in the pen, I don't know what to do with it. I've never used one of these before.
I'd say just keep writing until ink comes out, until it starts flowing.
Is that right?
Probably. Just a guess.
Interesting.
That's better.
It's coming down that little thingy. I can see it. There we go. Now see, I'm going to show you. It's not quite black, but it's not. I just love this color. I don't know.
Yes, I can see that. It is cool.
Yeah, it's like a nice. It's like a. I don't know. And if you push lighter, it's obviously a lighter thing. And if you want to add pizzazz,
more ink,
you can.
You could actually make it kind of two-tone if you use heavy and light pressure. You could probably make it like two-tone because that hello looks like it's two-toned. Down towards the bottom, it looks darker. You know. Yeah. That's cool.
And they also show that people use this ink to draw. So, like, look at this cute little catfish they drew. Isn't he cute?
He is very, very cute. I like him.
He is. He's really cute.
That is cute.
I just love this ink a lot. It's a great feeling ink. It writes well. It looks good. I don't know. I like it. It doesn't take much to make them happy. No.
I'm doing a little color mixing here.
So that's that. Yeah. What are you working on over there?
So I have not been on Facebook too much lately. I am just mixing colors now. I'm making kind of like a light turquoise. I'm going to make it progressively darker.
Ah, very nice. I look at Facebook on occasion, but I'm not really interested in it. I don't really care anymore. I'm done.
I have not heard from that one person who has been missing in action on Facebook. I'm getting quite upset with him.
He needs to not do that.
If I don't hear back from him, well, I haven't checked my email this morning, okay, but I do. If there's no email from him, in like 24 hours. And I'm going to go on his Facebook, see if I can figure out who's one of his closest friends and write them a message and say, have you heard from him? Is he alive? Is he just not, is he taking a break from Facebook? Because, he's got friends on here that worry about him and care about
Right.
him. And we just want to make sure he's not like, laying in his apartment dead next to his dog.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I did message one of his friends. What's her name?
Okay. You don't have to say on here.
Yeah, but I don't know why she's his friend on here. I think that she just, and then I realized that after I messaged her, she's actually friends with one of your and my friends, and I think she just like became friends with him because that person did.
Right. Right, Ronnie. I'm holding my breath. That's why I'm not speaking.
And she hasn't heard from.
She hasn't what?
She hasn't heard from him either. This is strange. He's not usually like this.
Well, he's got a lot going on, but you gotta just tell your friends that you're disappearing for a while. Don't go all emo, looking for attention. And I don't think that's what he's doing, but I know a lot of people do that.
He posted on June 12th.
Don't scare your friends. Did he? Why didn't I see that?
I don't know, because it's on somebody else's thing. It says, if you just go, I don't know how to do it, but he posted on a friend's page on the 12th and said, "Happy birthday, Eva."
Right, so as of the 12th, he was alive.
Wishes. But then before that, he didn't post anything since June 1st. And he posted a picture of one of his dogs.
He's only got one now. Don't scare us like that.
Yeah, but like he posted there on the 12th, which was Monday, but hasn't posted anywhere else. But at least I know that this person, Eva, that he posted on is somebody that I can actually.
Well, not only has he not posted, but twice now in the last 2 weeks I've sent him Facebook Messenger messages, and I know sometimes it takes him a while to get back to me because he doesn't get notifications,
right.
And I think he just doesn't think to check it. But 2 weeks, that's a long time to leave somebody hanging.
2
weeks.
Peru. Oh my gosh, the bat signal is to shine over LA in honor of Adam West. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, that's the greatest thing ever. I'd rather have that in my head than the Sesame Street song.
Oh yeah, please, every day.
With those very complicated lyrics. Batman, Batman, Batman. I'd rather hear that.
Definitely. Batman, Batman, Batman.
Yeah, what's in your head too? Stuck in your head, stuck in your head, stuck in your head. Oh, I made a mess.
It is. It's stuck in my head.
Oh, Lordy.
Yeah.
Please don't hate me.
I'm going to come and kill you.
Stuck in your head.
I'm going to come and kill you.
Turned on the news. Turned on the local news this morning. It was a big mistake.
What?
Big mistake. I said I turned on the local news this morning. It was a big mistake. That's not
I
done.
know.
Why did I do
I
that?
don't. I don't watch. I don't do anything with that. I'm not a news watching person.
I'm not usually either. That's
So
why, And then I turned it on and I haven't watched the news in a while. I instantly regret it and I go, now I know why I haven't watched the news in a while.
yeah, now you're like, oh, yes,
Yeah, that's
because
why. Now I know.
And now I know I don't like to watch it.
And that poor guy
Lee, I need to find you. I don't like that you like being a butt.
Poor guy. He got shot yesterday, who was in stable condition, is now in critical condition. And needed another operation because he was losing too much blood.
Oh no.
Yeah. So everybody's watching him closely.
Yikes.
Alright.
Not good.
Mix and paint, mix and paint, mix and paint. Paint, 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 paint. Ah, that's better. A little darker.
Not good, not good.
I gotta think of what I'm gonna make Mr. Ed for his dinner tomorrow night. Maybe I'll grill him a steak.
Oh, that would be nice. Is there something he likes specifically?
Yeah. Steak on the grill. That's
Steak,
a
steak,
Mr.
steak.
Ed thing.
Yeah. That'll be nice. I took my mom to dinner on her birthday, which was Monday. And she got lamb shank, which she loves, which I don't like.
I have a sister who loves lamb. She says the difference, you got to get New Zealand lamb. She said because it's not gamey like American lamb is. She said New Zealand lamb is always the one to go for. And I tasted it, and it wasn't bad, but still, I'm just not a fan of lamb.
Nope, me neither.
Not a fan of lamb.
And my mom says it just depends on how you make it. I'm like, yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't care for the taste.
Nope. It's a big no thank you from me.
Legoland.
It's a big Legoland. No thank you from me. From me. Your rocks are so cool.
Do my rocks rock?
Your rocks rock. The rockin' rock lady.
I got rockin' rocks with dots.
Rockin' dot rock.
And I did
Rockin' rocks with dots.
I did create the new Etsy shop. There's nothing in it, but I did not use Rockin' Dots. I used Art of Stone.
I like that so much, though.
The shop is actually under my name, but you can give it like a sub name. No.
Yes.
So that's Art of Stone. Elizabeth King, Art of Stone.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds really good. That gives you like so much you can do with it too. It's not just stuck being dotted rocks. It could be any kind of rocks or not even rocks at all.
Right. Just something artsy fartsy.
Yeah, I think it's good. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's going to be in the 90s all week. Threats of thunderstorms.
That's attractive.
Afternoon thunderstorms. Just like when you go to Florida, there's always a storm that pops up in the afternoon for like 20 minutes and then it's gone. That's
yeah, you guys have that there too, huh?
That's what we're going to be having. Who's dinging me? Dothrocky.
I don't know.
Dothrocky! Jessica's obviously watching. She just came up with Dothrocky. That's that's a Game of Thrones reference is what that is.
Oh.
And she sent me a
Snapchat.
That.
Don't kill me.
21 minutes ago, I got a Snapchat. Jess, I'm playing you Snapchat. I won't play it on air, but I want to see what it is.
Don't kill me, but I've never seen even one episode of that.
Well, you're not a big TV watcher, though, right?
Yeah. Not even stuff I like. I can't even be bothered.
I don't even watch the shows that I like. I'm not even sure if I like them. Okay.
I would rather be doing something crafty than I feel like I know if I start watching TV, I'll get into something and that'll consume me, and I don't like it.
Oh,
I really don't.
forgot to go back to
So I
the.
won't do it.
Look, and we can zoom in on me too. You can see the rock that I'm working on. I forgot that I had left it zoomed in on your profile. We were looking at nothing but the side of your head for the last 10 minutes.
So beautiful.
Zoomed in, and she's not wearing makeup.
No makeup today. I don't have any on. But this is because I'm going to clean. So I'm not doing
Yeah,
that.
why bother? I'm the same way. It's like I'm gonna get all gross. What am I gonna put makeup
I don't
on for?
need to
Nobody's
do
gonna
it,
see
no.
me.
I don't want to, and I'm not going to.
Jessica, in case you weren't here earlier, no, I have not lost any weight. I just know I haven't. I probably gained a couple pounds, but yes, I am back on track as of yesterday. I got back on track.
Yay, track. I don't know what that means, but hey.
I am having morning coffee without sugar. That's how much back on track I am. All right, I'm playing her video here. Let's see. Oh, it's a little man.
Already? Yeah.
It's a little man. Oh,
Hang on
he's taking a bite of an apple and he's going, ew. Oh, look. Oh, he took a bite and squinted. Oh. Oh, this is, okay, Grandma's gushing. This is Grandma gushing right here. Let's do that again. That was too freaking cute.
Hang on, let me look. I got lost for a second here. I don't know how to get back to it.
No, do not give me a poisoned apple. Ew. She's trying to get him to eat, more solid food. He's almost a year old. Next month is his 1-year birthday. And he just has no interest.
No,
he has no interest in solid foods. I mean, he kind of does, but yeah, he's going to be July 13th.
The baby's going to be 1?
He's going to be a year old in July, yeah. His poor daddy's not even going to be here for it because he's in basic training.
How is he going to be 1? Stop it.
Because a year has passed. That's why.
No, it has not. It's not been a year. He's not 1.
I just looked at your good morning Snapchat, which is crooked, which means you fell over when you were taking the picture. Good morning. I'm falling over now. I like that Snapchat has given you the option of not having your picture count down. You can leave it up as long as the person wants to see it now.
Yeah, so you can look at it. I know. I like that.
Yeah. Jessica used to send me these pictures for like 2 seconds and I'd be like, blah, what was that? Back in the days before you could replay it. I'm like, she did that on purpose. I know she did. Now she's probably going to do it. Now she's probably going to send me a 2-second Snapchat. Let me see if I can do one. I
love you, Jessica.
I'm gonna do
She's my child, not yours.
I'm going to, yeah, she must be. I'm gonna
you
do
think
a filter.
she's yours, but no, she's mine.
It's pretty scary when you look better with one of these odd filters than you do in real life,
Oh, did you see how good I looked with the beard? I was smoking hot.
Yeah, I showed that to Ed. He cracked up.
I was like, I'm actually very good looking with the beard. I should just be like, cut my hair, roll a little stubble. It could be really cute. I don't know.
Rough night. No, I don't like rough night.
Alright, so what I'm looking for now
is... Oh, I found it. I found the one.
Ah!
I found the one. I'm sending it to you and her.
Oh, so I don't have to do that. Ah!
All right.
Let me do this.
Jess and Paul Ludi. Should I make it for like 2 seconds and drive her crazy?
Nah.
All right, 3 seconds.
You're so bad.
Here it comes. Blammo.
Yep, so bad.
Blammo. Fun with Snapchat filters. Now, what size dot should I make? I need to make a bigger dot. I need a bigger dot maker.
It's not gonna let me do it. That's not a good spot.
Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. No.
Well, that was bizarre.
Do it. Do it. No.
Oh my god, your vocal cords make their own sound effects.
Yeah, I'm a freak of nature, but you know, you love me anyway.
I haven't heard your demon voice in quite a while.
my demon voice.
Oh my god! That is the best voice in the universe.
It is. I know. And I like to scare my kids with it. It makes me happy to do that.
Do you do it like 3 o'clock in the morning through the crack in their door?
Yeah. I should go in Ellie's room and go, hello, little girl. Scare the poo out of her.
The next time you forget your notebook, I'm going to come and haunt you.
5 times.
So nobody forgot anything at school today, huh?
No.
Miracle.
I have to pick up Michaela at 11:30 because she has a half day.
That means she's getting close to the end of the school year. Getting close.
What?
That means she's getting close to the end of the school year.
Yes.
I used to both love and hate those half days because they felt pointless because we didn't really cover anything. We weren't learning anything anymore.
I know.
It was just like a waste of time.
Yeah.
It's like, well, you know, I kind of like that I get out early, but why did I come in the first place?
It's annoying.
It is. So annoying.
It's so very annoying. It really is annoying. Ooh, what's on YouTube? Oh, we are. Go us. Who knew?
Go us. Oh my God.
Go us.
Jessica, if you can hear me, get the Busker app, Busker, because I'm going to be using it. I'm going to be streaming my rings on there again. Like I used to on Meerkat and Ustream. I haven't been on Ustream in a while, a couple of months.
Love it.
Because I'm going to test it out first for myself, and second, we may move there from YouTube because I think we'll get an audience faster than we will here on YouTube. We'll get a quicker audience, and you know the cool thing with Busker is that you can get tipped. People can give you money. Monies.
Now, I have a question about that. Not the money, I don't really care about that, but is there like can you hashtag it so they can look it up, like people crafting or just stupid chat?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a really good question.
Some of them, they do hashtag them, and most of the time it just says girls or guys on it.
Goyles.
I don't know. Really, I don't.
Right now, I'm making ever larger dots. I need the largest dotting tool that I got, and I think I just used it. I mean, of this type anyway. Oh no, there's one a step larger.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. Of my dots.
Oh, it's 9:30. I need to get my day on.
Dothraki.
9:30.
Oh, poo. Well, maybe I'll just switch the cam to my desk and I'll keep streaming until I'm done with this rock.
Yeah, I got it. I would stay longer, but since Mac has a half day, I have stuff I have to do before she comes home.
Yeah, all right.
So, and I don't have a lot of time to do it because I don't have any.
All right, we'll switch to my overhead cam so you can leave at any time that you like, and I will talk to you later.
All right, you guys stream away and have fun, and yeah, I will chat with you later. And school's almost out, so I won't have like weird time constrictions. And also, I might actually be streaming from cool places now because we do a lot of cool day trips.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to waterfalls and the beach and the mountains, and we're going to check things out. And so I'll take you with me as well. And whether it's a video or live streaming, we can decide how that works.
Yeah, even if we do switch to Busker, we can keep the YouTube channel. I might even be able to upload the Busker recording, because you can save your recordings on Busker like you could on Meerkat, So yeah, look for Busker.
You can save it like catch, whatever, catch.
Well, no, catch cats. Yeah, no, I don't think it's like that. I think it's just automatic, and it gives you a choice of whether or not you want to save it when you're done.
Oh, that's cool that it does that. That's a good thing. All right, goody. All right, I'll probably be here most of the time. there'll be a few times that I go out, but most of the time I'm sure that I'll be here because Ellie likes to sleep until like noon. So
Right. And if you're not, I may just stream solo. Your
Yeah.
morning dose of rocks.
your morning
It's
dose
not
of my rock.
it's not dumber than a box of rocks.
You're very funny.
That should be my Etsy store name, Box of Rocks.
Box of rocks. Have you lost your rocks? Yeah, they're over there.
Yeah, I lost my
All right,
marbles.
you have to.
All
What?
right, have a lovely day. Go clean a guinea pig cage.
I'm going to because I can't stand it anymore.
Stinky
Ugh.
pigs, stinky pigs. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Love you.
Love you too,
Right,
bye. You want to say your love.
I figure out how to turn this off now.
Press the red
I'm figuring
button.
it out.
Press
I
the
learned it.
red button. I hung up. Oh, yes. I don't like the position of this last dot, so I have to remove it. So, Jess, if you're here, it's just you and me, and maybe some odd person watching from the internet who can't chat or won't chat. So, I'm just gonna finish this last row of rocks and then decide what to do. I have a couple of rings that I gotta make today. Gotta do it. Can't get out of it because I already printed out the shipping labels. They gotta go today. Paid for shipping. I'm erasing a dot. I'm gonna have to go over it with black paint, but that's okay. It dries really fast. I should switch out the microphone. Yes, I should, because that other microphone is terrible. Yeah, I'm going to switch out. Hold on, I'm not going to have sound for a minute. Or maybe we do. I don't know. All right, I actually ended up switching to the overhead mic because the other one would not. It's not showing up. It's not showing up. But I am on the right. What did I do? Did I plug in the wrong thing? I plugged in the wrong thing. I plugged the other camera back in. Come on, Beth. Get with the program. Properties. Yay! No. Properties. All right. Here we go. I think we're on the good microphone now. Painting rocks. I should probably use my iPad. Use my iPad to look at the YouTube chat to see if anybody comes in. Sometimes Barbara, my sister Barbara, comes in. YouTube. I gotta switch users. Switch it. Switch account. Your morning dose. There we are. Signed in as Beth King. Your morning dose. Now I gotta find my channel. My channel. No, I got one already. Oh no. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Switch account. Subscriptions. Got to find all the way down at the bottom in the Y's for your morning dose. They got 30 million subscriptions. There we are, and it's got the little red dot that says we're live. What do you know? Live! Now, let me see if I got sound. It's got the little red dot that says we're live. Good. We got sound, but I'm turning it down. So I'm watching, and somebody else is watching, and I'm guessing it's just like, oh, we got 7 subscribers. We got a new subscriber. Let's see. Now, how do we get the chat going on the iPad? Live chat. There it is. Boom! She says, I'm watching you. I'm here. Hello. Send in the chat. Isn't that cool? It's a cool thing. Just me and my dots. Me and my dots having a good time. Dotting. I'm looking at I got set up for my my rings. I got all the packaging done. Well, I got to go to the store and get a couple of envelopes. I ran out of bubble mailers. But we got a Family Dollar right around the corner. I'll pick up 2 until I can get a larger package. Okay, I was not happy with that dot. Four rings. 2 New York City subway token rings. 1 90% silver California quarter ring. And 1 regular clad Florida ring. That's what I'm making today. Maybe I'll see if I can stream on Busker just to test it out. But I want to make sure it works with the OBS program, which is the one that allows me to have the multiple scenes and all. We'll see if it works. Alright, that's a better dot. It's a better placed dot. Not great, but better than the last one. I really do hold my breath when I make these dots. I know, man, still, obviously the caffeine has not kicked in yet. Oh, I messed up a dot. I only made half caffeine this morning, but sometimes that's enough to give me a shaky hand. I don't like oblong dots. No oblongatas. I want to finish a little bit of this before I get to ring making. And then I'm going to have to bring them to the PO, to the post office. And then I get to spend the rest of the day working on the neighborhood council newsletter. When I get back from the post office, I'm going to stop and take pictures of the new rec center and the progress on the new rec center and the progress on the new firehouse, so I can put them in the newsletter. Oh, I messed it up again. It's so funny. I can do like 10 dots and they'll come out great, and then all of a sudden, I'm not doing so great anymore. Sandy is here! No way! Sandy's never here in the morning. No way, Jose. Even, you know what? is talking about us switching to the Busker app. Even if you don't have the app, but you have a computer or a laptop, you can go to busker.co and watch from there. You just got to sign in. In order to chat, you can watch without signing in. But in order to chat, you got to sign in with either Twitter or Facebook. And I always sign in with Twitter, just because. That's how everybody in the old Meerkat community knows me. It's beady-eyed Beth. Sandy Lynn. So Sandy, what time do you wake up? Are you in the same time zone? You're in the Eastern time zone in Ohio, right? Just on the other side of PA. All right, Beth, get it right. Good. And there's another good thing about Busker is that there's almost no lag. On Ustream, there's like an almost 30-second lag. I don't know about YouTube, how much of a lag there is, but I know there is one. But on Busker, it's almost instantaneous. It's great. So I'm pretty much commenting on, the people who you're watching are commenting on your comments almost right away, instead of like 20 seconds later and you're like, I forgot what I asked. At least those streamers that actually watch the comments as you're working. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go with the big one! The big one! I'm gonna have some two-tone dots here. No, I don't want two-toned. Going for straight color. Holding my breath. That was a little wonky, just a little. A wonky dot. My hand's shaking just a little bit from caffeine. Ugh. That dot's going to bother me. I got to get rid of it. With the old wet Q-tip. Roll it away. Rolling away the dots. All right, what is this? Orb 11? What? What? The dogs woke me up. Go figure, laugh out loud. Yes, I got up at 10. Or 11. Oh, I'm thinking orb. She's seeing orbs now. Or. I got a bit of sinus trouble today. Sore throat and drainage. Lovely! Gotta love that drainage. We are hot and humid here with chance of thunderstorms for the next 7 days. The highest likelihood of storms being Saturday and then Sunday. And Sunday is Father's Day. Poor Nick. Spending his first Father's Day as a father in boot camp. And his son's first birthday. That's sad. But he's a good man. He's doing the right thing. Should put some music on. But if I do, YouTube will probably take down the video because of copyright. So that's another thing on Busker. I don't think they bother you about having music on in the background. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it. All right, let's get this dot right. A nice round dot. The rock moved. The rock moved. But I think I can correct it. Let's see. Now I gotta erase this one too. The rock is unsteady and it moved when I pressed down, so I'm gonna have to press very lightly. I'll find a way to support the rock so I don't keep doing wonky dots. I want no wonky dots. I'm gonna move the mic a little closer because I know I'm talking low. When I start talking to myself, I know my volume dips considerably. Yes, music. Oh, Nick. Thanks, Pippi. Oh, I feel better, Sandy. I'm reading everything out of order. I don't feel like making rings. I don't feel like doing a newsletter. But I gotta be a grown-up today. You know what song's playing in my head now? The Willy Wonka song, I Got a Golden Ticket. I don't know where that came from. This particular black paint is a matte finish and it dries really quickly. Alright, now how can I support this? Let me find something. It'd be cool if it had a wedge. Like a nail clipper. Will that help? No, because it slides. I need something rubbery, sticky. Where did I stick that under there? Will that help? A little. Yeah, that helps a little. Okay. Duct tape. I don't think so, Sandy. You goober. Oop, who's bzzz in me? Otto Warmbier's parents hold news conference. Okay, I'm obviously not up on things because I have no idea who that is. Was that the shooter? Who was that? No, that wasn't his name. Let's go to the site and see. All right, holding breath, holding breath. Dot. Oh! A half dot. Oh my God. I'm just not... Maybe this is a sign that I should be doing something else. Like making rings. When the dots won't dot, maybe it's time to give up the dots for a while. So when you look on Etsy at painted rocks and you see somebody selling a painted rock with a lot of dots on it that's like 80 bucks, this is why. Looks easy, right? Maybe I'd change my angle. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Ah, you know what it is? It's like there's a weird slope on this rock. My God. All right, time to do something else. What is this, my fourth time erasing the same dot? Oh, lordy. I'm sorry if that was loud. I forgot I moved the mic right under my face. Uncooperative dots. I don't know why I love doing this kind of like precise kind of crafting. I like everything in miniature and small and precise, and it drives me crazy. Why do I do this to myself? My ultimate goal is to be able to make dots with a paintbrush rather than use dotting tools. They won't be quite as consistent, but they still come out pretty cool. You watch some of these other people who make these, and just like one woman in particular that I really like to watch, and she's just like blip, 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 perfect dot every time, perfectly spaced, blip, blip, blip. I'm like, oh my God. Been making dots for 10 years. Alright, we're going to try a different tactic here. I'm going to actually hold the rock and place the dot. Let's have a little bit more control. Alright, I'm leaving it. On to the next one. My hand's shaking now. Caffeine. Ah! Caffeine is not my friend. We'll hold that rocket. Typos are crazy. $80. I think it would be look like 15. Why? Because you're good at it. Laugh out loud. Crafting, I mean. What? Alright, Stan, I'm going to ask your opinion. Although I've already named the shop, I could always change it. Okay, along the lines of art and stone and rocks and everything, I ended up with Art of Stone instead of Heart of Stone. Art of Stone. Which kind of leaves it open that if I move away from rocks in the future, I can still do other things like, you know, other painted things. Household items and bookmarks and that kind of thing. It doesn't really box me into one type of thing in my shop. But I originally liked Rockin' Dots. You know, ROCKIN apostrophe dots. Rockin' Dots. Gabby did not like it. Ed, I think, was kind of on the fence about whether or not he liked it. But that kind of boxes me into both rocks and dots. Which I really don't want to do. But I thought it was a cute name. If that was all I was doing, then I would probably go with that. But that may not be all I'm doing down the road. Because you know me. I'll get bored with this in a few months and then I'll move on to something else. Or maybe not. I don't know. But if I like this enough, and I think I do, I will eventually come back around to it. Like I do with the clay, you know. I get sick of doing clay for a while and then 6 months later I'll start doing clay again. Then I may actually start beading again. You never know. That's the fun of crafting. Alright, I think I need more paint. Oh, God. Well, that's a mess. I think part of it... Well, no. I'm not going to say that. Not until I know for sure. I don't think it's the tool. I think I'm not putting enough paint on it. So then I've got to go over it a second time. When I got to go over it a second time, it comes out wonky. So let me put more paint on the palette and give it a good dip. The paint isn't deep enough. I need it to come up the sides of the ball. So let's give it a good dip. See what we can do with a dot. That may be the answer. Stop shaking hand. Stop shaking hand. Stop shaking. That's it. That's what it was. I didn't have enough paint on the tool. Live and learn. Alright. Alrighty. Oh, Gabby left. See ya. Alright. On to the next tool. You know what, though? I think I'm going to do something a little different. Hold on just a second. look at something. I think I've gotten 15 different notifications on all my different devices that tomorrow is Ed's birthday. And I'm sitting here closing like 5 different notifications on my laptop. I'm going to look at an example of something I saw really cool the other day. And I saved it. Logging into my account. I entered an old password. Come on. That was weird. I gotta change my picture here. My picture. Look under my categories. Where'd they go? Where are my save thingies? Profile. There we go. Was that it? Was that the thing? Yeah, I'll do one more row. More row. Gotta see how big of a dot this tool is gonna make. I think it's gonna be too big. This one might be good. Test it. Oh yeah, it's a big dot. Big 'un! Let's try it out, shall we? That's way too much. All right, there we go. This paint darkens a little as it dries. All right, now I got to think about what I want to do next. I think I'm just going to let it dry a little bit and then come back to it. Yeah. Gonna add little dots and colors and multiple layers. And for right now, it's a good start. Am I locked up?
Heart of Stone. It's made with love. No, I'm not doing Heart of Stone. Art. A-R-T of stone. Kind of like a play on the phrase Heart of Stone. I'm locked up, aren't I? Either that or I'm just on a slow connection on my iPad. That's a good start. All right. Maybe I'll go back and stream later on my Beady-Eyed Beth channel instead of the Your Morning Dose one, if anybody can hear me. After I finish those rings. I got to get those rings in the mail today, so I'm going to get going. It's 10, almost 10:15. So I'm going to say bye, bye. And I'll show this rock on the stream tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be somewhat done. So my Beady-Eyed Beth YouTube channel. Maybe when I'm done with the rings, I'll come back and work on this some more. Live. Alright. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Oh good, you can hear me. Okay. Alright, I'm stopping the stream. Have a good day.